Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most infamous true crime stories in American history. The tragic and disturbing tale of Lyle and Erik Menendez. In 1989, these two brothers shocked the world when they were convicted of the brutal murder of their wealthy parents, José and Kitty Menendez. Let's talk about what happened, how it unfolded, and why it still grips the public's fascination decades later. Background: Lyle and Erik were born into a life of privilege. Their father, José Menendez, was a successful Cuban-American businessman, and their mother, Kitty, was a former schoolteacher turned homemaker. From the outside, the Menendez family looked perfect, wealthy, respected, and living the American dream in Beverly Hills. But beneath that veneer of success, there was a world of tension, resentment, and, according to the brothers, abuse. The crime. On the night of August 20th, 1989, José and Kitty Menendez were found brutally murdered in their home. Lyle and Erik, initially not considered suspects, claimed they had returned home to find their parents shot to death. But soon, the cracks in their story began to show. Months after the murders, the brothers went on wild spending sprees, buying cars, lavish homes, and luxury goods. This raised suspicions, and eventually the investigation turned toward them. The confession and trial. The key moment came when Erik confessed to his therapist, who later went to the police. The trial that followed was highly publicized and sensationalized, with the defense claiming that Lyle and Erik were driven to kill their parents after years of psychological, emotional, and sexual abuse. This defense was shocking and divided the public. The trial lasted for years, with both brothers being convicted in 1996. They were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The Menendez case, along with the O.J. Simpson trial, was one of the first major criminal cases that played out on television, drawing massive media attention. Public reaction. The case has always been controversial. Some believe the brothers' claims of abuse, seeing them as victims who were pushed to the edge by their parents' behavior. Others view them as cold-blooded killers, motivated by greed and a desire for their parents' fortune. Since their conviction, there has been a resurgence of interest in their story, with documentaries, TV series, and even a recent TikTok campaign calling for a re-examination of their case. Some argue that the Menendez brothers should be granted a new trial in light of the abuse allegations. Final thoughts. So, what's my take? The Menendez story is complex. It's not just about murder. It's about the dark side of family life, wealth, and the pressures that can lead people to commit unimaginable acts. Whether you believe the abuse allegations or not, the tragedy of this case is undeniable. 2 lives were lost. 2 more were forever changed. And the public's fascination with this story continues to grow. Outro, let me know what you think. Do you believe Lyle and Erik's claims of abuse, or do you think this was a premeditated act of greed? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews and content. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.